All right, everybody. This is going to be a pretty raw video. I'm not going to do any fancy editing in this. Not that Skeeter doesn't deserve it, but as you could see from the title and the thumbnail of this video, we lost Skeeter today. And this, I've got to say, is the hardest thing I have ever dealt with in my adult life. I mean, there's been a lot of other problems, but she's my daughter. She's my little girl. And at the same time, you know, she was a mate. You know, she was something special. But about an hour ago, we lost her. And over the last 2 days, looking back, I can see that her little batteries were running down. She just, she was still herself. She still had her personality. She would still talk to me, but she would stay in bed and sleep later in the mornings, and I thought it was just because it was cold outside, and I gave her a really nice heating pad, and it was comfortable, but it might have had something to do with it. But she stayed in bed late. If I didn't take her out of bed, she would have just stayed there. This morning, I put her in front of her food bowl. Well, I put her down in her cage where the food bowl normally goes, and like always, she stands where the food bowl is going to go, and I have to move her out of the way while she's chirping and, you know, going in circles, so she was herself. She was still Skeeter. But after she ate, I gave her a bath today, like we always do on Thursdays, my day off, and I dried her off and put her under a heat lamp to keep her comfortable, and she was doing her thing, cleaning her feathers, and then over the next couple hours when I sat with her, just, as I said, the batteries just started to run down. She was getting quieter. She wasn't really holding her head up very well. She was still breathing, but she was at peace, I guess is the best way to put it. And she had waited for me to finally sit down and spend some time with her when she finally passed. She was just in my lap. And I love the girl so much. I mean, over the last almost 18 years, she's just under 2 months shy of her 18th birthday. And in these 18 years, we've done so much. We've met so many people, celebrities and regular people, people that have recognized us that I've never met before, just because I put her up on the internet, because she's so sweet and so special, and she's unique with her little head tipped over. And I still, to this day, don't know what made her that way. She came out of the egg just crooked. And her personality was crooked compared to all the other ducks, too. All the other ducks were skittish and would run away, but that one wanted the attention of people. So she traveled with me, whether it be by car or whether it be on the motorcycle. And she loved the motorcycle. She'd stick her little head out of the box that I put on the gas tank, and she would look around. And if she saw a pond or a large green space, she would get all excited and would want me to stop so she can go run and play or splash in the water. She knew exactly what she wanted. We've driven all over the eastern seaboard, all around Florida. She went with me when I took Eleanor down to see Earl to get painted. She went with me up to New York City. She's been to the Tail of the Dragon through Tennessee, where she met Dennis, the owner of the Dragon Pit Inn, who unfortunately we also lost in the last year. Such a nice guy himself. And he just loved her. He loves Skeeter too. But now, wherever they might be, I hope he's taking care of her. And Frank was the guy that I named Franklin after. If you remember the little duck that I had 2 years ago before Boomer. And Frank just loved Skeeter. He loved Skeeter, and he was a big fan of hers going back more than 10 years. He would send her gifts. And unfortunately, we lost Frank also in the last several years. In fact, I even just posted on his Facebook page just last week, just saying how Skeeter and I missed him. It's a hard one. This is raw. This is real. And this is probably going to be the only time you're ever going to see me like this. This is not my person. This is not how I am. But I'm just totally beside myself. I'm waiting to wake up. Just wake up and see Skeeter laying in her little bed next to me. I don't know how Boomer is going to take it yet. I don't think he quite understands. You know, I mean, he probably will come tomorrow or maybe even the next day when he realizes she's not around anymore. But he hasn't seen her since she passed. And I don't know if it would even be right to introduce an animal to one that's not with us anymore. It's a little box. Anyway, you guys, I really appreciate your time watching. I appreciate all the subscribers that Skeeter had over on the YouTube channel. We're going to decide what we're going to do with that. I don't feel right taking it down. I don't think I ever should take it down. But, you know, just 18 years, I knew the day was coming. And honestly, when she was 8 years old, I thought it was coming then, and I was counting the days. And then 11, 10, you know, I can't even count. 10, 11, 12 years passed, 13, 14, Skeeter watched me go through one of the worst relationships of my life. She watched me go broke. She watched me make money again. She was always there. She was always there. And I put her ahead of myself. Just whatever I ate and whatever I had, I always shared with her. And no matter what anybody told me, including her doctor, that said it wasn't good for her and she's going to have a short lifespan. Almost 18 years, you guys. 18 years. I got a good one. I just went up with a really, really good one. And she lived her life. She lived happy. She lived very happy. And I was so happy to have her. And I mean, she was a blessing. She was a blessing. She was a gift. And a lot of people have told me that over the years, even when she was young, you know, when she was only several years old. We loved her. And I still love her. And I'm going to miss her. I mean, I'm going to miss this one hard, really hard. It's just, every day of my life was devoted just to taking care of this one every morning. Same ritual. Skeeter, are you ready to get up? Pock, pock. Do you want breakfast? Whop! I mean, every day it was the same thing. And then when she wasn't able to walk so well due to her arthritis this past year, I would carry her out in the mornings to her box. And I put her down with a fresh blanket and a fresh bowl of food, and she would go to town eating it. But sadly, those days are past. I've still got Boomer, though. He's actually here with me right now. He's just kind of hanging out. Come here, Boomer. He's a little wet because he was out playing in the pool not too long ago, and he hasn't made the best effort to dry himself off. Come on, Boomer. Don't bite and don't hump. It's not a good day for that. So I think that's going to give him the top bunk on the bunk bed that I built for these two, and he's going to sleep next to me now. And I don't know, maybe we'll bond, but I'm sure it won't be the same. It just won't be the same. He doesn't have the same mental capacity that Skeeter did. Skeeter really, truly was something special. This one just wants to bite and hump. Don't you? Yeah, you're kind of mean sometimes, too, when you don't get your way. I'm going to put him back down. I'm not up for his shit right now. I love you, Boomer, but no. Just no. Anyways, thank you guys, as always. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video with a friend. Please share this video with a friend of yours that loved Skeeter and that appreciated Skeeter. You know, make sure that the world understands that she was really something special. And I really don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm out of it. I was going to try to write a script for this one, but I just think it was better just to give it to you like this, just to give it to you real. I love you, Skeeter, wherever you are. I really do. Thanks, everybody.